We've always thought that the best way to get to know a country is by taking a road trip, driving along its roads with a clear route, but with the flexibility it gives you. Being the master of your own time, making stops whenever necessary, taking in a landscape that captivates you, and not having the pressure that a conventional trip with strict schedules and rules can put on you.
That's how we've done it in our favorite countries like Venezuela, Turkey, Argentina, South Africa, Australia, Chile, and this country. That's why, when we planned this trip, we decided to rent 4 vans and take a route of more than 2,000 kilometers in 10 days to see its most amazing landscapes.
From the desert,
The oldest on the planet, safaris full of animals,
rock formations over 120 million years old like the
más de 120 millones de años. Extreme adventures in 4x4s over dunes that fall into the sea.
This trip will be special, not only because of the natural beauties we're going to see, but because we created it, inspired by our favorite way to travel. 14 crazy people came together to live an unforgettable adventure in one of the most impressive countries on this planet Earth.
Without further ado,
we welcome you to Namibia.
In the middle of this dirt road, and like only 80 of the roads in this country, we begin this crazy journey.
We are 16 people divided into 4 trucks, and we are going to visit the best spots in Namibia like a family of crazy travelers.
This is our first guided trip in the style of Emma and Valerie, the way we love to travel most, which is by going on road trips. And this would already be our 6th guided trip since we started with this style last year. And well, the previous group, if you saw the South Africa video, was wonderful. 7 out of those 10 decided to come again and join us in Namibia, and the other 7 to make a total of 14. These 12 tourists have either been friends or other people who have already traveled with us before, and a couple of crazy ones who joined us completely new.
So stay tuned to this video because not only will you see wonderful places in this country, but you'll also enjoy a lot of craziness because that's why we're 2 crazy travelers.
2 crazy travelers. Hey! We've already been driving for about 3 hours in a landscape that doesn't look like it's from this planet. Some aerial shots that literally take our breath away, and we arrive at a viewpoint. I don't know if the camera and this video can do justice to this place. But wow. I mean, literally, this could easily be the intro to a video that says we've arrived on Mars.
The craziest part is there's a small house in the middle of nowhere. This place is insane. The mountains, the little white flowers, yellow ones, no. Look, there are the trucks.
There were other people over there, other tourists, and
What a crazy view, really. What a country. So crazy.
Cut. We arrived at our last stop of the day before going to the hotel, and we found a really cute little squirrel. Desert squirrels. The little girl is filming with the camera. The stop at this place is short. There's a bakery here called McGregor, which is quite famous. But there's also the car cemetery, as they call it, from the wreckage of old cars. And well, gas, very important gas. It's already been about 5 hours driving from the capital in the middle of nowhere, and there's a gas station. It's hard to believe that in these remote countries there is a supply of gas in strategic places. It's not like there are gas stations everywhere, but we have half a tank. Let's fill up again to be full. And tomorrow, since we're going to take a relatively long route, we won't have to worry about gas. There's also a little restaurant that, well, seems like it's closed. Even though the windows are open, over there it says closed. There's no room for another sticker here. But honestly, how cool are these places? I love that whole Texan and old school vibe. Look, old school. Look at the hats, like cowboy hats. Here you can also buy some snacks. Snacks, postcards, coffee, and of course beef jerky. This is what you see the most on the roads of Namibia. You can never go without your sunglasses. There's not just one gas bill, there are several already. 66 liters split between 2 cars. Now we're just waiting in line, that's it.
Eating tangerine.
How are you, beautiful Millie?
Delicious, beautiful, gorgeous. Oh,
Look, those who watched our Finland video will have met Eli, who was on her second tour. Because on the first one, which was in South Africa last year, we didn't make a video. We're making another video now. Eli's lived in China for 8 years, right?
7 because the yes counts.
How do you manage to join so many of our tours? Are you well connected in China? Oh, ha 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 ha.
Work.
Ha 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 ha.
I work and I teach with love and passion and by saving.
Work lets you pay for trips for those 2 crazy people, you see? Yes, so others can see.
You have payment options too, right?
Aha! Thanks for the publicity. Ha 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 ha. But yes, $100 a month for a year and you're set. Wow. $1.7 per liter of gasoline. What is this? Norway? No, well, it's expensive, but honestly, you've got to appreciate that there's gas in a place this remote. Because if not, just imagine. We would have to be carrying gas cans, which doesn't make sense at all. We're heading to the hotel now. It's about 10 minutes away, 3 from here. And we're showing it to you because it's also really cool.
We're not telling you the name. To stay at that hotel, you must join our trip.
Ha ha ha.
Ha, put an end to it now.
Otherwise, you'll need to watch the other Namibia video, which covers part of the trip since we'll visit more places this time. But yes, a big part of what we're going to visit is in the first Namibia video, which I think YouTube hid. It buried it because unfortunately, or well, fortunately, but unfortunately for that particular video, it coincided with the elections in Venezuela. And I say fortunately, well, because it was the beginning of change, but unfortunately, well, nobody saw it. And honestly, it's really beautiful. It was a video made with a lot of love. So you can go watch it when this one is over. If you want to see all the places that Valerie won't reveal to you in this video, ha 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 ha. Look at this beauty of a room. Okay. Here are the little beds. Over here there's a little terrace. Super nice. Look how beautiful it is. And the vastness of the savannah. And this hotel has a waterhole where they told us that sometimes you can see zebras, giraffes, kudos, oryx, which is the animal of Namibia. The national animal then. And they come right up on their own. There, over there, they'll drink. It has a little pool, a restaurant. No. How wonderful. I love this place. I don't know if it was me or the lady who was more excited. I mean, I don't know who was more excited because I told her we were coming back. And that's something I really love about South Africa and Namibia and Botswana too, that they're very grateful. They really love welcoming tourists. And they say to me, what? We're coming back to our hotel. really, when was the last time? And we said, yeah, we came 2 years ago. There were 4 of us. Now there are 16. And they say, wow, welcome. That's awesome and all that. And I'm also super happy because everyone, the tourists are like, what a beautiful room and all that. Plus in the middle of nowhere. I'll try to fly the drone before sunset so you can see we're truly in the middle of nowhere. When it's 5:32 in the morning, we say good morning. Actually, we're already heading out, so we woke up even earlier. And that's because we're going to catch the light, the sunrise coming up, and then hit Dune 40 and 45. Not sure if you all saw the movie Dune 4045? Well, here is that dune inside Caesarium, which is what the park is called, right? Of Namibia. That's what we're going to do today. Explore that whole place, which is beautiful, especially in the morning hours, which, wow, lights up spectacularly. So, well, come with me. Good morning, sir. How are you? How am I? I'm recording my video. Okay. The man turned out to be a bit grumpy about the time. Maybe he woke up earlier than us, poor guy. We're at the end of the line. Look, we're here in a line waiting for the park to open, which is supposed to be at 7 in the morning. To, well, get in and be able to finish watching the sunrise inside. But we got here at a good time to see those colors. Oh, that's it. We're here now. It's a chilly 12 degrees Celsius. But well, the sun warms things up a little. And this is the main attraction of this park, so to speak. Look at how many people are climbing the dunes. They even wear those yellow socks so they don't get sand in them. But the sand is so fine that I prefer to just shake out my shoe and that's it. Because it looks terrible, that fluorescent thing stands out. And this climb is brutal. It's long, this dune is about 175 meters high. I mean, just imagine you can't take 20 or 30 minutes climbing up nice and easy. But it's very beautiful. This place is really beautiful. Let's go outside, man. Let's go outside. In 3, 2, 1. We reached a pretty high point, not the highest part of the dune, which is over there, but we're already tired and decided to go down from here. Because here we're a bunch of crazy people, and we're traveling, and we're traveling. Love, I feel like a bad influence right now. You are, I'm not.
No, you're not. Really, everyone does it here? It's not like we're going to do something new and forbidden. No, no, no. We're going to do something fun.
Exactly. We'll show the forbidden moves, though. Go ahead. I'm heading to Claro. We're doing great. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go. The next stop, driving about 30 minutes from Dune 45 and then walking, of course, another 15 minutes. This is Deadvley.
Oh,
The cemetery of millenary trees. It is said that all those trees you see in front died more than 900 years ago, but they remained petrified there. Today they're a tourist attraction. This valley, as you see it, used to be covered with water in ancient times, and then it dried up. With that, the trees dried up too, and with the sun, they became petrified. Also, thanks to the dryness of this place, it prevented the trees from rotting and falling down. And well, besides, we are in the presence of the oldest desert on this entire planet. What a beautiful place. I mean, this place is truly impressive. And at first glance, maybe you don't appreciate it that much, but when we get closer and take the time to really look at it, wow, it's crazy, just crazy. You know, I was just saying how different it is to come to a place for the first time where you want to rush to take the photo, find the right angle. That's why you see so many people coming straight ahead, because they're kind of rushing. By 1:45 the light is gone, so you don't get that nice little shadow anymore. So they rush over here and now they go back and head to the next one. And that's not what we want on our trips. We want our tourists to have time to take it all in, to have time to enjoy each of the places. And we also take nice photos of them, and if they want, we send them the photos we've taken. When we get up early for this place, we get up early for that other place too. Just for the photos, just for the light and the best angle on our trips. We don't want that. We want people to enjoy, to contemplate, to have time and not be rushing around, rushing here and there, yeah. We have to get up early on some days, like today, but there will also be other days when we have time to relax. We wake up a little later, it gives us a chance to stay up late. And, well, we make friends, we build a community, we create a bond that eventually turns us into family. We came back from having lunch on the trip. After lunch on the trip, we return to the lodge, and now a small safari truck is coming to take us to a cheetah camp. Let's see if we can spot some.
Ipsito, si se puede decir, de camión safari para ir a un campamento de guepardos. Vamos a ver si los vemos y se los mostramos.
Wow, what a beautiful experience we had with those guepardos, or cheetahs in English. And they are, let's say, semi-captive. Because they actually have 58 hectares, 1 hectare is 10,000 square meters, so they really have a lot of space. But the truth is that they are not really reintegrated into nature because they were animals. I mean, the female cheetah, a hunter shot her, and it was because she was hunting some animals from his farm. So in the end, the people from this camp decided to rescue her and put her there. And the worst part is that when she was shot, she was pregnant, so the baby cheetahs that were born were the ones we saw there. That female already died, and these, they are sterilized, which means that when these cheetahs die, there won't be any more, because in Namibia it's forbidden. I'm thinking of how the guide explained it in English. You can't keep wild animals as pets. So when these animals die, well, they won't be around anymore. And they also don't let humans touch them. They keep hunting rodents and small animals there, not the big ones they usually hunt. Because, well, they've never really lived in the wild, but honestly, I thought it was a wonderful experience. The cheetahs are really, really beautiful. They're the fastest animals in the world. They can reach 110 miles, which is about 180 kilometers per hour. And in just 3 seconds, they can reach 100 kilometers per hour. This day ends with that spectacular sunset we're seeing over there in the distance. And we're making a time lapse plus having some beers and snacks. Look how beautiful. Wow. Everything here is so nice. Well, here's to a good beer. Enjoy your meal. Bon appetit. Cheers. Cheers. And let's keep enjoying this place, of course.
If you take a tour with the crazy guys, you get free photography classes.
Who said that? Me.
He was helping me and forced laughter.
It's true, it's true, it's true. All the tips and advice are given with love, even though you're already getting annoying, you know? You're getting annoying. No, just kidding, all with love. Once you get comfortable, you start joking around. And she's already been on 3 of our tours, so she's our friend now. More than just a tourist, she's our friend. And yes, we love sharing our knowledge with you. She's not the only one. Gabby, who was in South Africa, is now in Namibia and just bought a camera for this trip. So you can also consider it a photography tour where we can teach you what little we know, because we don't really feel like super professionals behind the camera, but we're very passionate about it and we do know a thing or two.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we came to the Salina de las Cumaraguas. No, just kidding. We're in a little town called Walvis Bay, and it's one of my favorite places in all of Namibia because here there's pure adrenaline. We came in some 4x4s, not the ones we rented, but with some professional guides who are trained to drive on some dunes called Sandwich Harbor, where the desert meets the sea. And this is one of the stops, some pink water salt flats where they extract salt. Mostly for industrial use, meaning it's not for households to eat, but rather to make chlorine products. Dishwasher tablets, also for the machines that melt ice in winter, etc, etc, etc. And this is the first stop. The trucks are over there, and after this we're gonna go have some fun in the sand. Could it be any clearer? I mean, we're going for pure adrenaline with off-roading. And of course, this activity is included because we're crazy travelers on our tour through Namibia. One of the things I love about this tour is that you go through an area called Skeleton Coast. And if you saw our first video from Namibia 2 years ago, we found human bones. Because here, let's say the indigenous population used to bury people, and well, later with the waves, look over there, that's the sea, a lot of them got unearthed. But not only humans, look, there's also a whale bone. What you see there was like a stranded whale, the guide was telling me, that ended up on the shore. Then animals like the jackal we just saw and others started eating it, and the sea finished dragging it away, leaving only that bone. So this coast is famous for that, and there are also many sea lions. And well, I imagine you can see the bones when they eat them, when they die and so on. Right now it's very cloudy, although you can see a little bit of blue sky over there. And Christian, everything okay, I'm coming, he says it's like the 4 seasons in one day. Here it's completely overcast and maybe ahead it looks clearer.
Thank you for watching the video.
There's something very unique that happens here in Namibia where the dunes meet the sea. And when the sea level allows it, when it's quite low, you can drive between the dunes and the ocean. Normally you can't do it, or you can only do it at certain hours of the day and not at others. The first time we came, we couldn't do it because the sea was literally crashing against the mountains. But this time we were able to, and tell me if...
Thank you for watching.
It's almost over. The little car adventure right here by the edge of the beach, and we're going to go in the right way. It's written in the Bible over here. Look at the end of Sandwich Harbor to the left. That's it, that's it, that's it. Let's go, Christian. Let's go. Let's go, Christian. Let's go. We want to have fun. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can't explain to you how much I love this specific day, this Namibia plan. Since I came here the first time, I said, look, I'm definitely bringing my group here, no matter what. Cause just look at this sunset view, oh my god, and with the dunes in the background. No, look, they give you a beer to celebrate, how nice. Just keep watching, look at this over there. Oof. How are you guys? Now we came to this place to watch the sunset, and look how spectacular it is. But you'll see. What? What? Explain this beauty to me. A good sunset can only be celebrated with a woohoo. Now pick up the girl. What, Nini? What did you say, my friend? Yeah, this is just for photos. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and then we leave. And the other thing is, excuse me, Emmanuel, didn't he tell you that you bought a ticket? Ha, ha, ha. So keep the ocean on your left and we'll see each other soon. Look at this beauty. Wow. What a beauty. Hey guys, just be careful not to. We finished that spectacular tour of Sandwich Harbor. Honestly, if not the best, it's in the top 3 of my favorite days in Namibia. Incredible, the adrenaline, everyone is ecstatic, from Mrs. Trita, who is 57 years old, to Anna, who is 11 years old. I mean, everyone in this crazy group, this pack, this tribe we've created for this trip has had a blast, and that makes me happy. And the best part is that we've only been on this trip for 3 days. 3 days, we still have 7 more days to go. So keep watching because this day is amazing and there's still so much left to explore in this beautiful and underrated country in Africa. New day, new adventure. We're back in the Namibian desert this time, on some bikes, 4-wheelers with this whole crazy crew. Crazy, put your hands up. Also, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Good. It seems to me, if you saw the previous video, which we also did in South Africa, that here they are a bit more permissive. Let's see how many crazy things we can do. Obviously, always taking care of our safety because there are 6 days of travel left, but it's so exciting. On! Look at this beauty, the sea in the background, in the middle of a desert, a bunch of crazy people riding 4-wheelers. What an incredible experience. Honestly, the videos I made don't do it justice because in the end I stayed with a guide, flying the drone while the whole group was coming, and then I had to catch up with the group. And guys, you can't imagine, I mean, I ran, I didn't fall or anything, but I ran with, well, it was epic. Obviously, I couldn't even record anything. I said I'm going to enjoy this moment for myself. I already have a lot of videos. I'm not going to risk a video for the adrenaline I'm feeling right now. And, well, I have to catch up with the rest of the group. And it's really tough, but honestly, it was really amazing. If you come to Swakopmund, don't miss out on doing it. We did it with a group called Desert Explorer, and I'm sharing this tip so you can come too. But this city is really beautiful. All the walkways, the restaurants, honestly, everything is really nice. Over there is the hotel where we're staying right now. We're going back to Walby's Bay where we were yesterday to take a route where you can see sea lions by car. And then, in the afternoon, we come back here to walk, to go to a little restaurant, to enjoy this wonderful sun, this blue sky. And we'll make the most of our last day in this city. Now we came to Pelican Point, a place where you can find thousands of sea lions and seals over there in the distance. Well, with this little camera you can't really see them, but we'll get a closer look soon. You really have to rough it here. I mean, I don't know if you can see the trucks over there. Everything is sand all around and it's a bit of an adrenaline rush to get here. But honestly, this place is really beautiful. Is it about the adventure? Look, we got stuck. I saw that truck stuck up ahead and I stopped suddenly. And when I stopped suddenly, I got stuck too. Now, well, we're digging out sand. The truck is already out and we're going to try to finish getting this one out. That thing came out. Love, look, are we flying or swimming? Swimming, that's right. We've reached the very end of Pelican Point. Literally, the very tip of this island. And it's very beautiful but also harsh. You see a lot of dead sea lions and, well, it's part of the cycle of life. There are millions, I would say thousands, no, millions, so you can see quite a few without life. New day, new adventure, new destination. We already left civilization, which was Swakopmund and Walvis Bay, and we're going to spend tonight in Spitzkoppe, one of the most fascinating natural places in Namibia, where a 120 million year old rock rises. Some people say it's like the Matterhorn of Namibia, which is that famous mountain in the Swiss Alps. But first, we're going to make a stop here, in the middle of the road at a crystal market. I'm going to show you because we also have several women, including my beautiful wife, who are spiritual and love stones. And here, well, there's an endless variety. Look here, a little craft market. Look at these beauties, and look over here too. Look here. Can I have half a kilo of stones to take with me, please? Already there in a foam tray and in plastic gabby. Dad, what are you doing? You're copying, you're letting yourself be influenced, you're letting yourself be influenced. The ones who believe the least start to believe if they hang out with Vale, Valerie, with Andrina. The good thing is that here we support the local economy. Look, all of this is our group. There they are, doing some shopping, supporting the artisans, and of course getting the benefits of the stones. How's my favorite little witch? Super happy. We've arrived. Look at this place in the middle of nowhere. This is what I love. Look, I didn't show you yesterday's hotel because it was a luxury one, and oh no, I saved the luxury ones for myself. These more authentic, more experiential, immersive places are the ones I literally like to show you. Look at how beautiful those mountains are. We really have a bit of everything here. On this trip, you experience rural life, you experience comfort. Look, this is the little cabin where we're going to sleep tonight. Let's see how it goes. I like it. It even has this fridge and everything, okay? Air conditioning? No, but there's a fridge. And here's the bathroom. What's wrong with you? The bathroom even has a water heater. It can't be that the bathroom... We can't ask for more. And look at the view. After visiting those rock art paintings that date back 4,000 years, 2,000 years before Christ. After driving through those landscapes that look surreal, after seeing zebras and impalas, we have arrived at the most popular place in Spitzkoppe, which is an arch in the rock. It looks like it was sculpted by man, but it's a masterpiece of nature. And I'm going to show it to you now. Okay, I think we just arrived at the production of a documentary for National Geographic. You're seeing this? Look, there are 2 cameras over there. There are 4 more over there. Over there, another 4. And over there, 4 more. Wow. And here is the famous arch. My friends, the drone flew away. Wow, what colors? Purple, blue, pink, orange, red. Literally, we saw a whole palette of colors as the sun was setting at the arch. It was amazing. The only thing I didn't like much was that, well, there was a competition of egos there among all the photographers. They didn't allow photos because they'd waited a long time to do a star lapse. And it's also understandable because basically it's a time lapse of the stars and it's really crazy. I'd never seen so many cameramen filming a rock before. And more joined. Right now there are like 15 or 20, and the group was really cool. In the end, well, everyone went over there. Back there is the rock and all the cameramen are around there. What a magical place. Honestly, the energy you feel here is wonderful. It's a place, well, is it ancient like that? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 100% recommended if you come to my life. We came back from visiting that super famous rock, and here at the camp we're making a bonfire, and over here we're lighting some coals to have a barbecue. With this we surprised the group. Tonight we're going to make arepas, we're going to make some meat, vegetables, a bit of everything. Because this young lady you see here traveled with one of our clients from Caracas to Namibia to prepare a special dinner, which will be today. It's sunrise in Namibia, sunrise in Spitzkoppe, and look how beautiful it is, how the mountains light up. No! Look at that reddish and spectacular color. Over there, the group is having breakfast. Last night, well, we had an incredible starry sky and a delicious barbecue. I was too tired to make another star labs for you. But we enjoyed it. Look how beautiful it is over there. The sun is rising. You still have this part of the journey left like this. Travelers, we drove for 5 hours from Spitzkoppe, and we are arriving at the Anderson Gate of Etosha National Park, the largest national park to see wildlife here in Namibia. And look how beautiful the gas station is before the entrance to the park. All this grass, how do they keep it so well watered? The bathrooms over there are also spectacular, and the store, I mean the gas station store. And I'm impressed because the only thing you see on the sides is wilderness and snakes, and in the middle of nowhere we arrive at this place that's just so beautiful. There are some tables to eat around here. You pay for gas, wood and charcoal if you want to have a barbecue. And everything. This beautiful place with souvenirs, little bottles of wine and food. In general, I'm really impressed. Namibia never ceases to amaze me. It's one of our favorite countries in Africa, and this road trip experience with the group has been spectacular. Look at this, how awesome. They made us throw away our plastic bags because it's not allowed to bring in any plastic. Only this type of bag, which is like recyclable, into the national park. So, well, we had to take everything out of that bag, and now we're going to throw it away in the trash bin. And just a few meters from the entrance, the park welcomes us with zebras. How beautiful. We're already having our first sightings. What do you think, kids?
Lots of zebras just sleeping concrete of life. You recorded me.
I didn't record you. I didn't record you today. I didn't record you. I didn't record you. Why would I?
I didn't sleep at all, no.
You didn't sleep, did you? No. When?
Lots of zebras, very close to the road, and they didn't move. We're here, yes?
Yes, they're there, calm and nearby, moving aside. Let's keep going.
Now we've arrived at Okankuelo, a resort inside Etosha National Park where we're going to spend the next 2 nights. And look at the number of elephants at this watering hole, and not just there, I mean there are also zebras. over there, more elephants. Here's another elephant, and over there at the end, you can see even more.
Okay,
This is called having zebra traffic. Traffic, zebra traffic. Please, little zebras, give me some space.
We arrived at our little house for these 2 nights. The luxury is the view we have from there. I'm going to check out the room since it's my first time with you all. But honestly, what matters to me is out there. Whatever's in here is just extra. Wow. But it's really nice.
it really is super nice. Hey,
It's much nicer than I expected.
it even has air conditioning. I thought we wouldn't get that. The only thing,
We'll have to sleep a little apart, but not by much.
apart because there are 2 single beds, yes.
And they told us that all of them are the same. The customer service here is 0, maybe 0.1, but the place is beautiful. Okay, the bathroom is spacious and over here is the rest.
I like it. This is the first time we've actually stayed inside a national park, and it's really expensive. I mean, the room for these nights is like, I don't know, I'm not sure because obviously it was one payment for the whole group, but it's like $500 a night or something like that, really super expensive.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Look, look. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. What? It was hot and there was no breeze, right? Really, I liked it. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go look for the suitcases. There are 2 over there and 2 giraffes.
Wow. Just look at that sunset, and the well is right there. We finished the daytime tour almost at 1 in the afternoon, had lunch, rested for a few minutes, and then we went out again to do another safari, this time guided by some professionals, not by 2 crazy travelers. We got into these trucks, which are, well, open vehicles like the ones we used in South Africa. And the guides are taking us through the savannah where they think the animals are. Well, the hardest animals to spot among them are the lions. Right behind us, we have 2 lionesses that are resting there. And it's impressive because it took us about 5 hours, but with a guide, we got it in less than an hour. But it could also be luck. So let's enjoy these animals and see what else nature surprises us with on this second safari of the day. Just a few meters from the lionesses where you see those cars, we have the zebras here. And you might ask, okay, but don't they eat them? Don't they run away? Don't they flee? And no, unlike what you might see in National Geographic or OIPA documentaries, it looks like there might be a romantic encounter around here. Well, what I was telling you is that lions usually hunt once every 3 or 4 days, and they mostly do it at night. And then, throughout that whole day, and maybe even the next day, they keep eating their prey. It's very, very difficult to see a big cat hunting, but hopefully one day we'll be lucky enough to see it and show it to you. We saw a rhinoceros. We had already seen them yesterday at the watering hole. Honestly, it was really beautiful, but we couldn't capture them very well because it was too dark. And now we have one right in front of us. We're getting closer. Look, there it is. Today, when we were coming back from the morning safari, it rained, but it poured. It was really coming down hard. And that makes the bush get wet, little puddles form, and the animals don't want to come drink water from the watering hole. So to speak, the main one, the one that's right in front of the camp. That's why nature is very unpredictable and sightings are not guaranteed. We've been really, really lucky to see that herd of elephants and even the herd of rhinos last night. Seeing the rhino walking right next to us just now, that's really, really beautiful. We didn't even get a sunset today. Yesterday we had the sun going down, and today, look, it's hidden behind some clouds. But that also makes us appreciate even more the sightings we have, the little gifts that nature gives us. And of course, it makes us want to come back even more to have other encounters. Gabby, come here. Come here. No, just say Namibia in one word. Oh, I don't know. Adventurous. I don't know. Oh, the rhinoceros we saw walking along the road, and your favorite destination of all the ones we visited in Namibia is Etosha. Can I ask you a question? 2. Don't give me just 1, give me half. Okay, go for it. What made you decide to come alone and travel with these 2 crazy people? The adventure. I've seen on social media that you are very adventurous. I had always wanted to come to Africa, and when I saw it, I said, this can't be.
Is it with them or nothing?
What was your favorite moment of your whole trip in Namibia? Look.
I liked everything, honestly. And seeing the animals in their natural habitat was super nice. And the experience of sharing that with people I didn't know at all. It's really cool. It's been really cool.
Thank you, and may this be the first of many trips with us. Okay, Vane, stop. A favorite moment from Namibia?
Oh God, that's tough. Everything, every day was a favorite moment.
Well, top 3 then.
Top 3. Seeing the rhino, jumping off the bungee free fall, and my other top, everything. That's what happens when the sunsets, all the sunsets and sunrises we experience every day.
Doing 2 trips with us back to back mixes things up. The free fall was in South Africa, not Namibia.
Sorry, I'm mixing everything up. You're asking me for my top 3.
Ha. Thank you, Vane. I hope this happens in many more destinations, and I want to give you a hug.
Brother.
Sandwich.
How are you, Aitana?
Very well, excellent.
It's the same vibe as the group, you know? Oh, what was the nickname they gave to the members of your vehicle?
Well, we started as the Little Mambas, then we became the Diamonds, and now we're the Periquera Hyenas.
In the end, you ended up with the name that suits you best. Yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes. What was your favorite moment in Namibia? And I want to emphasize this because several people have mentioned moments in South Africa, so I'm talking about Namibia.
For me, the most epic moment in Namibia was Sandwich Harbor, seeing those beautiful landscapes like the ocean and the desert. But beyond that, the vibe of the whole group on top of the dunes, dancing, doing crazy things, jumping, and that's something unique. And seeing that sunset is something that really only happens with travel crazies.
Do you feel that South Africa and Namibia are similar? Do they complement each other? Or if you could choose only one of the two, would you pick just one of them?
No, I feel like they're quite different. Yes, South Africa offers that mix of animals, safari, but also city life. The cities of Johannesburg and Cape Town are spectacular, so it's really great if you want a mix. And Namibia, yes, it's more desert, more rustic, more camping under the stars with the earth.
Thank you, Ethan. Let this be the second one because you've already done two with a lot of travel. Jose, quick question. How would you describe your trip to Namibia?
A great connection.
What was your favorite moment?
The main one was the meeting with my family. Second, the encounter with nature.
How long had it been since you last saw your family?
At least 3 years.
And out of everything you experienced in Namibia, what do you feel impacted you the most?
The close encounter with the rhinoceros. I feel like it was an experience that not only gave me adrenaline but also a really strong feeling. Not only in connection with nature but also with myself, my feelings.
How beautiful. Thank you. May this be the first of many trips.
So be it.
Okay.
Awin babe, awin babe, awin babe. After that pitch-perfect singing that sounded just like the real thing, I hope YouTube doesn't penalize me for copyright. And so we've reached the end of this video and of this journey through the most underrated country in Africa with 14 crazy travelers. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to join us on a trip, fill out the form we've left in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on what your favorite moment of this video was. See you in a few days as we explore a new country on this continent that we love so much.